Hello, hello, everyone.
Whoa!
That was very bad timing. That was terrible timing.
That was perfect timing.
It's hello because I have my fucking mic open. 10 out of 10.
I just know what to do.
Yeah, thanks. Anyway.
Alright, you two got your games up?
Yeah.
No.
And remember, click load, not main episode.
Oh shit,
Load.
thank you.
Moon's not good at remembering that every single goddamn time.
Alright, so going to officially open up. Hello everyone, and welcome back to 4 Pixels. All your pixels are here, and we are continuing the house in FataMor, Ghana, a Requiem for Innocence.
We are indeed.
Alright.
Basically, we're gonna cry.
Yes. Most likely.
That's basically what I anticipate every time. Let me just double check that you have the line that I have right now. Okay, yeah, you do.
Yeah.
You can logically understand that I probably don't pose any danger and still be uncomfortable. Still want to keep your distance. I know several of the girls do. And I can't blame them either. They need to be healthy to work, to make their living. There's nothing wrong with wanting to avoid any potential risk, no matter how small. Or perhaps they don't even realize they're doing it themselves, in which case there's nothing anyone can do.
I'm not sure how much help I can be, since I don't really get why anyone would want to keep their distance from you. But I don't think it's that hopeless. If they don't realize they're doing it, then you just have to open their eyes. Easy peasy. Make them realize. And then tell them, stop trying to avoid me. You have the right to at least that much. I really think you need to be a little more assertive, Morgs. No one's gonna get mad if you stick up for yourself every once in a while.
They will, though.
What? Who will?
All man's suffering is purposeful. It's all part of God's plan, his trials for us on this earth. He would be very displeased if I were to turn my back on his plan for me.
I really think you're overthinking it, Morgs. Less unfun thing means more room for fun things, and more fun things is always better.
Flawless logic.
Would you call your life fun?
Huh?
You were taken from your home, and now you work as a prostitute in the slums of a strange country. Do you call that fun? It just seems depressing to me. I'm...
Nope. I'm perfectly happy. Not a sorrow in the world. Hasn't been a single day in my life I've felt sad or depressed or like life sucks. Yeah. I think I talked, Moon and I kind of talked about this, how we both think that maybe sort of like Yukimasa, Zaren has like some sort of mental or emotional condition, because this isn't normal.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, there are days when I think it'd be nice to see my mom again. But I don't really have time to worry about anything other than the here and now. And as far as I'm concerned, now is always the best time of my life. Don't got any room to feel bad about anything.
I see. You're quite the optimist.
It goes way beyond that.
So much it almost burns.
I consider myself lucky to have ended up in this brothel.
Okay, hold on. Is there talking in the chat? Because I can't see it at all.
No,
Not right now.
I can send test.
Okay. There we go. Because I was like not seeing any messages, and I was like, where did that question come from?
Wait, which question?
One about what's up with Saren? Or did you just? I thought you were answering a question in chat. That's why I
No.
was like, wait a minute, am I?
No, I just brought that up. But there
No,
is someone
Dahlia's
in there
here.
now. Hello, Dahlia. Welcome to the stream.
Hello. Oh yeah, she's weird.
It's either that or she's pushing herself too hard and will just crash at any moment.
Yeah. I read the line.
Okay, just making sure. Then I pray you'll find yourself at home here.
Aw, you're kind of sweet, Morgs.
Kind of.
Slip of the tongue. You're always sweet. So, hey Morgs. How do you end up here a couple years back?
I was thrown into a carriage by a strange man and brought here, with no chance of ever returning. Not taken, but sold. Though ultimately the difference is insignificant.
You were?
I came through.
Oop, you cut off. Moon?
What?
She's dead. Back to 2 pixels,
Oh.
Kime.
Sadness. Oh, she blue screened. Damn.
Oh, well then.
Well then, rip Moon. Should I read her lines in the meanwhile, or should
Yeah.
we talk and wait for her?
Yeah,
Okay.
let's just continue.
It's the I came through blah blah, right?
Yes.
I came through a similar route as you.
Oh, huh. Guess that makes us peas in a pod.
Well, we're anything but. I'm nowhere near as optimistic as her. Never mind energetic and cheerful. No, don't be foolish, Morgana. That's not why we're not alike. It's because I'm God's chosen daughter. I have absolutely no reason to feel inferior to a mere prostitute. We're nothing alike, and we must never be. She just died.
I am back.
Yeah!
Welcome back.
Hopefully it doesn't do it again.
Yeah, did that like crash your game or?
Oh yeah.
Alright, then I'll go ahead and screen share.
Oh okay.
You can like
that'll be helpful.
yeah, while you catch up.
Yeah. I shouldn't be too far behind.
Oh, we're just a few Morgana lines.
Yeah.
Almost did the main episode again.
You're so warm, Morgs. I'm gonna sleep great tonight. Gay panic.
Gay panic indeed.
I know, right?
So then when
I'm
you
such
catch
a
up,
disgrace. Oh my god, Morgana. That is the gay panic.
the big biggest gay panic.
Lord Barnier, we are all very interested in seeing the saint's miraculous powers for ourselves. I'm so sick of this dude.
Yeah, I know, right?
I know, right?
I knew it would not be long before someone asked. It's got good music, though. We're much too healthy to see the effects of the miracle in ourselves, after all.
Okay, I'm almost caught up.
Which, of course, is anything but a problem.
Okay, I'm caught up. Yes.
Alright, then let me just cut that stream off. Alright. Falling ill would only serve to interfere with our ability to enjoy these feasts. Well said, my lord. Which is why I have arranged for a most fortuitous slave to have the miracle performed upon. Bring him in.
Yes, sir.
Suffering noises.
As you can see, this slave is on the verge of death. He can hardly even walk on his own 2 feet. Under any other circumstances, I would keep such an unseemly thing out of sight, so as not to tarnish your festive mood, my guests. But I believe he will serve as a fine sample on which to test the miracle's efficacy.
He wants to test my miracle?
Rejoice, slave. Good fortune shines upon you. You heard me, daughter of God. This poor slave is in need of your assistance. Give unto him your blessing, if you would be so gracious.
I don't care how you try to dress it up, Lord. My miracle is not a show for your parties.
Oh my, so you refuse to heal him then? After making such a scene about how your blood is for the sick, the poor, and the suffering at that. Even a saint's dignity has its limits. I understand. You don't want to be sullied by this filthy old slave.
I never said any such thing.
Then you know what you must do. Do not make me intervene, daughter of God. I am asking you to do this out of respect.
I would happily give my blood for that man.
I knew you would come around. Let's see. Where should we let your blood from? I see no point in wasting unmarred flesh for a mere slave. Your fingertip will do nicely. He can drink the blood directly from the cut. Because I certainly don't have any goblets to spare for him. Let us begin then, shall we, O daughter of God? Drink, slave. Suck upon the blood that spills from her finger. Do not let even a single drop go to waste.
Those sound like dog drinking noises.
Mm-hmm. Narc. Fucking chug. Yeah, basically.
Tell me, slave. Has your ailment been remedied? If it has, leap into the air for my guess.
I am cured, my lord. Behold, I am cured.
Oh, splendid, an undeniable miracle.
Look, my lord, I'm cured. I'm in better shape than ever.
We've seen more than enough. Stop hopping about like a filthy swamp toad.
Yes, my lord.
You are dismissed, slave. But first, give your thanks to the saint and all my guests who bore witness to your miraculous recovery.
Thank you so much, sirs and madams. Thank you so much, O holy saint.
And now that you've borne witness to the blood's power, I'm sure you're all eager to try some for yourselves. Most certainly, my lord. With such a potent elixir, our good health is all but assured.
Indubitably. Please stop this. Do not take any more of my blood. I'm begging. Ah! Ugh. I've lost too much blood. I can barely think straight.
I suppose I might have overdone it today. You did not come cheap, Saint, so I won't have you dying on me until you've at least provided your goad's worth of entertainment.
Your actions are an affront to God. My miracles are only for those in need.
Is that the only thing you know how to say? I've grown rather tired of hearing it.
I will gladly offer my blood for any other ailing slaves. But you, your guests are perfectly healthy. You are merely squandering God's gift on yourselves.
You foolish little girl.
What?
Let me tell you something, Saint. I don't believe in your miracles.
Then why?
How can you say that after seeing that slave boy drink my blood and be healed? What more proof do you need?
It was all a show.
What?
I told him to feign being ill and cured, or I would send him to the deepest chambers of the dungeon. Even a dog will wear a cat's skin if his life depends on it. So, what did you think of his performance? Impressive, no?
Why do you keep taking my blood?
All I and my guests desire is a good time. You are nothing more than an exhibit for our entertainment.
No, you're wrong. My blood does have miraculous powers. I proved it back at the village.
It hardly matters either way. Whether you're a saint or a lowly peasant girl is inconsequential. All that matters is you continue to play the role of a saint. What's the matter? Are you disappointed? Upset? You're welcome to cry, wail and gnash your teeth like a sniveling little child. That would be entertaining in its own right. Shout at the top of your lungs that you are not a saint, that it was all an act, and beg to be set free. Who knows? Perhaps they might lose interest in you then.
I am the daughter of God. I will never claim otherwise.
I see. Then nothing changes.
Ew, that face.
You continue to offer your body and spirit to my feasts.
Talk about unhinging your jaw.
You read that?
Mm-hmm.
Why are you so insistent on remaining a saint, Morgana?
Is that Mother's voice?
What
But
do
do
you
you have to...
go
Oh,
for
go.
it? What do you have to gain from handing out blessings for nothing?
It is my sacred responsibility as the daughter of God to help all those in need.
How noble of you, Morgana. How honorable to not cast aside your duty in the face of such misery.
It is the reason I was placed upon this earth.
But tell me this. Are your offerings genuinely altruistic?
What?
Are they, Morgana? Go for it, Kime.
Or do you simply do it out of a desire to call yourself benevolent? When the people of your village sang your praises, would you crush the man who accused Mother of being a charlatan? You reveled in it.
I did not.
There's nothing wrong with that, though. It's a perfectly normal reaction. Having pride and feeling a sense of superiority are perfectly human emotions, especially in a child as young as you. The reason you feel shame about your pride, however, is the very source of that pride, your identity as a daughter of God. Free yourself from those chains and the guilt they cause you. Go back to being an ordinary little girl. You can do that. Remove the chains and pass them on to me.
No!
Hands off, you silly.
What an awful nightmare. Dreaming about my time at the Lord's Manor is bad enough. Go back to being an ordinary little girl? No, absolutely not. That is not an option. My whole life would become meaningless if I were to do that. Not that I could ever call myself normal with a face like this. There's nothing ordinary about me. If I were to lose my position as the daughter of God, I would be nothing but a hideous child. Man, that was weird seeing the red eyes back.
Yeah. Kind of neat, though, that we see that the birth
Mm-hmm.
of the white-haired girl began way earlier than anticipated.
Yeah. It makes sense. I think I'm reading that right.
I believe it is Morgana, yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think whenever
okay.
you see, like, the reddish, tint, that's Morgana.
Background.
Yeah.
Okay. In about a week's time, Saren had made herself thoroughly at home at the brothel. She had evidently found herself quite a few fans among the clientele, some of whom came specifically to see her. Most found her peculiar, hyper-energetic disposition overwhelming at first, but quickly warmed up to her. Not a single person seemed to dislike her, at least among those I came in contact with. Her second week, Saren started branching out beyond the brothel. On her days off, she would go down to the pub and sing for the audience on a makeshift stage of tables. Her first day performing, she dragged me with her, claiming she was too nervous to go alone. So I sat in the corner as she sang. Everyone was quite surprised at how well she could sing, and they were particularly drawn to her unfamiliar melodies. Perhaps they were songs from her home country, or perhaps she had picked them up elsewhere, But regardless, her music and exotic appearance made for an enchanting performance. I forgot that she is not supposed to be any sort of white because of the obvious.
Yeah.
When it was over, the audience roared with applause, and I was convinced she was a much better choice to sing for them than me.
Sing a duet.
Yes. By her third week, even Maria had begun to come around. At first, the most approval Saren could squeeze out of Maria was an exasperated sigh at something dumb she said or something careless she did. But as her popularity grew, and with it the customer base, Maria softened up.
Of course.
Man, am I glad to have you working here, she said with a big grin, patting Saren on the back. To me, Maria's motivation seemed rather shallow, but considering she ran the brothel in all but name, it should have come at little surprise that she was so easily swayed by money. 4 weeks after her arrival, there was no one around who didn't know Saren. The peacekeepers had all taken quite a liking to her as well, particularly the number one man, the big one whose name I had trouble remembering. Whenever he ran into her, he would say,
What was your voice? Hey there, Saren. I'm fresh out of coin, but you want to spend the night together? No money, no business. Bah, don't be such a killjoy.
All the men in my life, in fact, had warmed up quite noticeably to her, including him. At meals, there was seldom a quiet moment. It's just all silent. 10 out of 10. And there was nothing wrong with that. I should have been pleased to see everyone so merry. I should have been happy. I should have celebrated their joy. But by the time a full month had passed, I found myself avoiding Saren at every opportunity.
Oh no.
Oh, honey, you're jealous.
Huh? Who could that be at this hour? I'm coming. Calm the hell down.
Good morning, Jackie. Wait. Don't close that door on me.
Bad enough with mornings as it is. The last thing I need to start my day with is a human noisemaker.
I'll make noise either way, so just open up. Now that's not very nice. I thought we were friends, Jackie. I'm here on business too, not to play around.
It's fine. What business? And make it quick.
House call. Wait! You didn't even let me finish before you started closing the door.
First, you don't even do house calls. Second, it's past closing hours.
Yeesh, you're no fun. Maybe I'll start calling you Jackie Joke Killer. Can't you at least play along for a bit before shooting it down?
Why am I the one being criticized?
'Cause you have so much to criticize, Jackie.
True.
It's way too early for this shit. I'll have you know, I've never been fun.
That's true. Oh my god, she said it!
That's true. You're about as much fun as a virgin client. Oh.
Wow. Oh. The word. What did you just call me?
Whee! You opened the door.
So seriously, what are you here for? Obviously not a house call.
Well, if you want, I can make it one.
Not a chance in hell. Get to the point, now, before I toss you into that train.
Now, calm yourself. As someone famous once might have said, every minute angry is a day off your life.
And who do you think is making me so angry?
Anyways, Maria needs some supplies acquired, urgently. Looking for some place willing to part with some lumber, free if possible.
Lumber? What for?
Lost a floorboard last night.
You did? What, did someone get a little too into it?
Oh man, you have no idea. This big old gorilla of a guy comes in snarling like he wants to eat us alive. He starts getting it on and bangs a hole in the floor, no joke. And he doesn't stop either. All the girls are taking turns with him because just one's not enough to keep up. The place is howling all night long.
Wow. Sounds like quite a strenuous night.
Yep, sure would be, if it really happened. Truth is, it was just an old rotten board.
I swear to God, girl. I'm never going to get that image out of my head either.
Aw, you're blushing, Jackie. You'd never know you are a regular at a whorehouse.
I'm not a regular, and you damn well know it. Why are you even coming to me to ask for help anyway? Surely you can handle a little shopping trip on your own.
Yeah, I kinda figured you'd say that. Thought it wouldn't hurt to ask, though. Okay, I'm out of here.
It's past closing hours. I said as much myself a moment ago. She just got off work, and she's visibly exhausted. Oh, wait, it's fine. I'll take care of it. You go back and get some rest.
You're so sweet, Jackie. Maria was totally right. If pressuring him doesn't work, pull back. Hack defeated and he'll fold quicker than that floorboard.
Damn you, Maria. Okay, so that was all you needed, right? You're done here?
You know what's so irritating is that he's really got a cute sprite and it pisses me off.
Yeah.
I know, right?
He's so attractive and yet I know him.
Yeah.
Like,
I remember when he first appeared in the original game, and I was like, "Oh, okay, hi," and then he opened his mouth.
Yeah, I know, right?
But I mean, at least in my opinion, maybe it was because of his first appearance. The first appearance I remember at least, but he didn't look as pretty in the first one.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
He does have a glow
turned
up here.
The notch.
Yeah.
They brought his titties out. I think that might have been why.
Like his hair, like all like messy, and I don't know.
Like
He
all
looks
around,
really good.
he's got. I think all the sprites maybe just are a lot softer. Like he was a lot more angular in the original.
Yeah. Maria looks really good too in her sprite.
Damn right she does.
She does indeed. Or was there something else?
I just got off work and I'm super crazy tired, but I fought through it and came all the way out here.
And?
So, just maybe... Maybe you should be offering me a drink. Or 10.
Okay, fine. You win. It's not like you'll back down if I tell you no anyway. Come on in. Still whatever.
Whee!
Tell me something, Seren. No, it was Jaren, right?
I think you're
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I forgot that it was weird.
Yeah, I suddenly remembered and I was like, wait. So tell me something, Jaren. How much longer are you planning on working at the brothel?
Huh? Where'd that come from?
Just curious.
Sounds kind of like you don't want me there.
I never said that. In fact, your presence has been quite the boon. Maria's very pleased with the uptick in business.
Then why do you ask?
Because it's not a line of work anyone should be in for any longer than necessary.
Ah.
Are you still struggling with money?
Actually, I don't have anything I need to pay back anymore. I'm just saving up for myself.
All the more reason you should consider getting out. Find some way you can put one of your other talents to use.
I don't know. I'm not really overflowing with talent.
I can think of one at least. Your performances at the pub. They're always a huge hit. Singing isn't the most stable of careers, no. But neither is prostitution. So if you were to choose, I'd say you may be better off going with the one that's easier on your body.
Me, a singer. Maria and the girls are so good to me, though. I'd feel awful hopping off the boat after only 1 month.
You can't put yourself second to some feeling of indebtedness. It's your life and your body to take care of. It's no one's responsibility but your own. Do what you think is best for yourself, not what you think you should be doing for others. What's so funny?
For all you try to pretend otherwise, deep down, you're a real sweet guy, Jackie.
I'm just telling you what the logical thing to do in this situation is.
Most logical businessmen wouldn't try to chase off their workers. They'd work until there's nothing left. Hi, Kia Dane. I need to figure out how to take that off. I don't know why it's been doing it. It used to not do that, and then I guess something just got switched on. Notification.
Oh.
Go ahead, notifies you when someone gets in.
Well, actually, it doesn't do all notifications. I guess it's just because we're sharing libraries, so whenever he stops playing a game, it's like, Kia Dane's library is available.
Oh.
Just makes me think that, like, Kia Dane was coming in here and he saw them having a personal conversation and just walked right out.
came to make an appointment with fucking Jacopo, and he's like, nope, you're busy. Bye.
But what was it? I was gonna say that, like, I mentioned this last time, but but I'm feeling it even more now that this is just a completely different character. Because, like, as I mentioned before, this was the guy who was like, it's fine if people die building my railroad. We'll hire blacks and yellows if people run out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is a dude that's not here.
Yeah. But that's just how it is. Prostitutes are a dime a dozen. In the grand scheme of things, they're not important enough to fret about, because you can replace them easy. Like railroad workers?
I suppose. But you know this brothel is different. Maria and I don't have a manager to answer to. Not really best at running the place, intent on working everyone to the bone. It was built up by the girls, so, as one of the girls yourself, I'm sure they'll respect whatever decision you make. Maria values your opinion too.
Yeah, she said the same thing when I first showed up. That it's not my job, it's not a job you keep for very long. I'll give it some thought.
I'm glad.
So hot, I'm angry about it. I hate it, actually.
It never even occurred to me that I couldn't make a living that I could make a living singing. Well, actually, I don't think it even occurred to me to think about my future much at all.
Mood.
You're a good guy, Jackie, and Maria's a good boss.
We're just doing what anyone else would. So, I generally try not to pry, but I've been wondering. Where were you before you came here?
What? Wow, you're really talkative today, Jackie.
I'm just in an inquisitive mood. It's been nagging me for a while now. How low her threshold for satisfaction seems to be. I mean, out here, everyone learns to be happy with what they can get, but Jern in particular feels a bit extreme.
You already know about how I was abducted, right?
Yeah, that I've heard about. Twice, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. First time was when I was real little. Though I wasn't targeted. It was during a raid. A couple bandits busted in and killed my mom and dad as I watched. No biggie.
Nice.
They spared me, luckily. Sold me off to work in the field somewhere as a slave instead. And one day, while I was out on a supply run, I got swiped up and sold off again. It wasn't until about 2 years back when I started working as a prostitute. Was in a different city for a while, then I ended up here. And that's about covers it. What's wrong, Jackie?
I just wasn't expecting something quite so bleak. You never guessed from how she acted.
Well, pretty much everyone in the slums has their own sad story, don't they? Some more than others, maybe. Luckily, I never had a bad master. Everyone was really nice. I always had food and a place to sleep. So I've never felt like I had it bad.
Oh, honey, you've literally lived that way your entire life. You don't know any different.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think that more than qualifies as sounding bad.
Oh?
Have you never felt like you got the short end of the stick?
I don't even know what the stick looks like. Never mind which end is the short one.
Well, I'll tell you. It's the one you were given. Your parents were murdered, your life suddenly turned upside down. Some strange man decided you were worth this much money, selling you into slavery. You should be furious. You think you're happy right now, but let me tell you this. There's not a damn scrap of happiness to be found down here at the bottom of the ladder.
Okay, now you're projecting.
Oh,
Yeah.
yay. Couple.
It's not until you're a few ranks up, when you're not living on scraps and treated like garbage. Then you'll find anything resembling real happiness.
I don't know about that. Far as I'm concerned, if I'm enjoying myself, I'm happy. Doesn't matter if I'm rich or poor or hungry or what.
Sorry for losing my cool like that. It's not my place to decide what you are and are allowed to be happy about.
You want to climb higher up the ladder, Jackie?
I can't imagine there's anyone who doesn't. Except you just told me you were satisfied right where you are, so I guess that proves me wrong. But I can tell you that me and the gang are thoroughly through putting up with the status quo. We're holding on well enough for the time being because we're young and healthy, but here in the slums, that's only worth so much.
Huh. Honestly, I can't even think more than a few minutes ahead, so I've never really been concerned about my future. But I think the future you guys are shooting for sounds pretty great. I hope you succeed in creating your utopia.
I wouldn't go so far as to call it that.
And that's basically what it is, though, right? You're trying to make the world a place where everyone's equal. Where everyone's got plenty of money and can go see a doctor when they get sick. Oh, if only.
If only, imagine.
Where no one starves to death or gets sold into slavery, right? Sounds pretty sweet. I'm rooting for ya.
My goals are hardly so noble.
Say what?
Nothing. I agree. That would be a nice world to live in. My satisfaction doesn't arise from concern for the world or others. I'm hardly so selfless.
Oh, right. I just remembered something super duper important, Jackie.
And that is?
It's almost midsummer, which means festival time.
Oh, right. That is